Indy Mogul.
What's up, Film Fights fans and Indy Mogulers? Justin Johnson here with a very awesome episode of Film Fights TV. Maybe our best fight ever. And we have a very special guest. So stay tuned. I'll blur out his face to find out who it is.
Film Fights TV. We set the rules, you make the films, you decide the winner.
Alright guys, here he is, our very special guest, my personal friend, and the one and only, what's your name again?
Fred.
Steve Nelson is here with us. The first thing I want you guys to do, go up to your browser window, click New Tab, and load up filmfights.com because, you know, it'll give you an idea of all the films we had, because we had a lot of films.
Yeah, I don't think we should say anything more until they open that tab.
Open that tab. I mean, just open it. It's going to be fun, exciting, entertaining. New tab, filmfights.com, enter it in. This film fight that we did recently, it's Film Noir is the genre. The title is Hard Boiled, and we're going to watch the top 2 most voted on videos besides the one that Eric and I made, which, you know,
Was not very top rated.
no, it's very low. If you want to watch that, we'll have the link in the description and at the end of the episode.
Whoa, we're about to watch a projection.
I know. So our first film is from Film Fights legend, immortal Doggler Russell Hasenauer. Sit back and enjoy his film, because it's going to rock you.
Is he still living in New Jersey?
Yeah.
Yeah.
New Jersey, bro.
Where the hell are you? I don't have a minute or two. Move your ass.
Not every day see real old people.
Should have locked the door. Door doesn't lock.
Should run to a different room.
Fair enough.
Hand out of the desk.
I got my booze in here. Figured it was an appropriate time for it.
Anything comes out of that desk in your hand, I'll put a bullet straight through your frontal lobe.
That was specific.
You'll get smart. Killing you right here, right now wouldn't take a second thought, and you know it.
You've wanted me dead for years, detective. I'm surprised we're still talking.
You know why we're still talking.
Your wife.
Where is she?
No idea.
Irving, where is she?
I didn't know we were on a first-name basis, Stephen.
Where is she?
You wouldn't shoot me, point blank and defenseless, with that camera rolling up there. Who needs locked doors to hide behind when you have a surveillance system with off-site data recording? Anything happens to me, that footage is in my lawyer's hands before I'm in the ground. Your department already suspended you, detective. You don't want to lose your job today.
Drop him, motherfucker.
It's about damn time. I was having trouble stalling here.
What do you want me to do? Break down the doors and get myself away?
Fair enough. Your wife's in my f***ing basement. But don't worry. She'll be joining you about 5 minutes after you hit the floor. Shoot him, son.
Say goodnight, motherfucker.
No! Hand out of the desk.
Oh.
Basement.
Russell.
Cool.
What did you guys think of Russell's movie? Let us know in the comment section below before we go on to the next one. So, what do you think, Steve?
I thought it was awesome. The cinematography was great. Special effects were cool. Music
Yeah.
was great. I didn't really feel the film noir too much. I felt more of like a action or thriller.
Right.
But it was an awesome piece. I liked it a lot.
I feel like if it was like black and white, it would read more film noir.
Yeah, and more focus on contrast.
The evil dude's acting I thought was great though.
Yeah, it was amazing. It's not every day you really have a genuine old person in
Right.
a film.
This is one thing I always tell the kids, the younger generation who submits to film fights, is like, it's fun, like, just to dress up and pretend you're adults, but it doesn't always work in a film. Like, lots of cool things can happen when you're a kid. So, you know, you can, like, Stand By Me, movies like that take place with kids, but it's still super exciting. Even if you're 12 years old, I bet you can find some community theater actor who will be in your film.
You gotta feed them, though.
Yeah, feed them.
Craft services.
Or your mom has to feed them. Our second film is by the Homerton Film Troupe. It's called The Missing Rent. These guys are kind of new on the film fight scene, so we got a new guy, we got an old guy, a really good mix. So sit back and enjoy Homerton's film, The Missing Rent.
I was feeling rougher than my Aunt Henry's face after she's gone 3 days without a shave.
Have accents.
I was still on a 12-way train ride out of dreamland, and I had no idea that I was about to receive my biggest assignment yet. I wore my black suit because it was the only one that didn't smell like old people. I was dirty, blurry-eyed, and a little hungover, and I didn't care who knew it. I made it from my apartment to the office in just under 30 seconds and congratulated myself for my efficiency. I'd only just begun the really important work when there was a knock on the door of my office. She was beautiful, elegant, feminine. She had a look that could kill even the strongest of men.
Jesus, Martin. Would you stop staring at me like that?
Oh, Mr. Hollybrook, hi.
What's this, Martin? It's very clearly stated in the rental agreement that there are no advertisements of any kind are to be posted on the door of your flat.
Sorry, sir.
I've got a case for you, Mr. Detective. Last month's rent.
New case?
Yeah, see, there's this guy who owes me money and watches too many movies and is kind of stuck in his own imagination. I'm giving you till Thursday, Martin.
I didn't want to take on the case of the missing rent. I've never been much of a debt collector, but I knew that if I wanted to keep a roof over my head for the next month, I'd have to do it. My first port of call was a Miss Janet Antilio. She's the one they called the Snake.
I thought I'd find you a Snake.
Oh, Martin.
Where is it, Snake?
Why do you even call me that? It's really weird.
I'm not here to play games, you Snake. Where's the money?
What, are you trying to ask me for a job?
Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Get me on your side. Keep the law for you. Well, no dice.
What a jackass. Yeah.
If the Snake knew anything about the missing rent, she wasn't going to tell me. There was only one person left who could help. The last resort that all men pray they'll never have to turn to.
Hi. Mum?
Oh, hello dear. How's the detective work going?
Yeah, great, thanks. I've got a case. I need to track down a month's rent.
Oh, not again, honey.
Look, Mum, it's a rough city. There's not many people I can trust. I need your help.
You have to promise this will be the last time, okay?
You're 23 years old, Martin.
Okay, I promise.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Don't forget your sister's birthday next week.
The case hadn't been easy. I'd had to burn some bridges and sink to depths I'd never been down to before, but I finally got to the bottom of it. A few weeks later, Hollybrook came back to my office with another assignment. Said he was looking for next month's rent. That's a whole other story for a whole other movie.
All right, guys, so long story short, my camera over there ran out of batteries.
Uh-oh.
So we're reviewing the rest of the films on the iPhone, but...
Hey, I gotta take a call. Hold on a second.
We get it back.
Hello? Yep. Yep. All right, Mom. Okay. Yeah, I'll be home at 5. All right, bye. All right, sorry about that.
Homerton Film Troupe, what'd you think, Steve?
Well, I thought it was awesome. While the production value wasn't quite as good as Russell's film, I still enjoyed it, and I thought that it was okay that it wasn't quite as good because it's a film noir,
Right.
which is sort of a period piece. The thing I liked about Russell's film was it was an easy to, follow story. With this one, although I get what's going on, it was a bit messy as far as fluidness in the story.
The one thing that this film really did well was really capture the film noir aspect more, because it's like the voiceover. He's very much like the detective character, and it's a nice little twist on the theme where it's about the rent.
Yeah, that's the great thing about the Homerton film troupe group, the sort of like obvious references, the film noir, and the really cool thing, switch back and forth between reality and the film noir.
He's like having fun with the genre. Which film was your favorite of the two? Which one would you pick?
The Homer Simpson film troupe. If it were, to be honest, if it were a sort of more open-ended topic or an action or thriller, I would have gone with Russell. The Homerton film troupe there's nothing really bad about it. It was good and it was enjoyable, and it really captured the essence of the film noir.
I'm gonna have to agree with you. It's about following the title and the genre as best you can, and the genre was film noir. I mean, it all took place in like one room basically, and it flowed really well. But the Homerton Film Group, they went to a bunch of locations, explored the genre a little more. What did you guys think of the Homerton Film Troupe's video? Leave it in the comment section below. You should also check out Steve's awesome 4-minute film school.
Yeah.
About the film noir genre, and I think wasn't Lauren in that one too?
Yeah.
There's hot chicks. So if you haven't subscribed to the Film Fights channel yet, you can do that by clicking over here. We are really hoping to break 11,000 subscribers. We're at about like 10,500 right now. So if we can only get 500 more, the world, I know.
That's a lot.
I know, it's a lot. We're really excited. So you can watch the rest of the films and vote at filmfights.com. Remember that tab you opened before? You still got it open, right? Watch some more of the films, and also watch Eric and I's films. It's under Indy Machines. Steve, don't listen to Steve. Thanks for watching Film Fights TV. As always, if you have any suggestions for the format or extra special guests you guys want, or even ideas for fights, leave them in the comment section below. I read every comment. I try to respond to every comment that I can. And I want to give a big thanks to Steve Nelson for joining us.
You're welcome.
Woo!
It's good to be here.
Steve, plug something. Where should people go?
YouSayUSA.com. It's my band.
The next film fight is coming up soon. You can get all the details for it at filmfights.com/futurefights.
Film Fights tip of the week. Get an old person to act in your next film. A real old person.
Film Fights!
Film Fights!
Before we go, I want to shout out everyone else who entered the film fight because they're awesome. Let's see, name off some film groups here. Who else entered?
The Homerton Film Group.
Those guys are good.
Indy Machines.
That's us.
Hey Killer Productions.
We watched that one.
Jersey Unleashed. Jersey
Unleashed. Good job.
Swine Films.
Swine Films submitted.
Infused Films.
Yep. Mega Black Suit Productions.
Ooh.
Thank you guys.
I can't pronounce that too.
Gorgovich Studios. Thank you guys. Who else we got? We got Zero Gravity Films, Illegitimate Films, COC Atan Productions also submitted. There and Back Again, Film Fox, very cool. Pull Focus Productions also submitted to the fight. Who are the rest here?
Apollo Films Production,
Clone Magic Films.
That's you.
They told me once before how you say it. Escape Productions.
Oh, Escape.
DTV Presents, Dream Vision Films, and Geeks Ahoy. All these guys submitted to Film Fights. Why haven't you submitted to Film Fights? Submit. It's fun and easy. I'll leave you a nice review and hopefully give you tips on how to get better. And you know what? You may win, and if you win, I might send you a free Film Fights t-shirt.